Are you using AI every single day? Even as an AI channel creator, I, until recently, wasn't using AI every single day. So today I thought I would tell you the story of how I went from wanting to do daily vlogs to struggling to do daily vlogs to using AI and helping improve my process to be able to really streamline what I'm doing, at least right now, so I can produce daily vlogs. Now, as I share my process and how I'm using AI to streamline my daily workflows for the vlogs, if you see something that you think, hey, you could really use this, or why don't you try that to streamline it even more, I would love to hear that. Please go ahead and put a comment down below and let me know. If I can use your suggestion, I absolutely will, and I'll post about it here. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that I don't have the most efficient process in the world, nor am I using AI to the max of what I could. But what I'm going to share here today is how I went from trying to create daily vlogs, trying to get better at creating those daily vlogs, struggling to create the daily vlogs, and then figuring out that there's a couple of ways that I can use AI to help streamline and make my process better. Now, first, let me give you a little bit of background on how I create my vlogs. Typically, what I do is I will take some time at the very end of my workday, once my day is done, and my room is still bright and full of light. I'll try to at least record a video that day, so I have something recorded that I can then create into a vlog. And then if I have time between then and when I have to do some of my family duties, like picking up my son from school or making dinner or doing some other things around the house, laundry, when is AI going to be able to do my laundry for me? If I have the time, then I will start editing and putting everything together then. But I typically don't have enough time to finish everything right after I'm done with my workday. So a lot of the time, the final editing doesn't happen until way into the evening, till after I've finished family time, I've put my son to bed, and I am exhausted. But I know I'm trying to hit this every single day. So I finish editing the vlog, and then I will schedule it to be released the next day. I try for 8 a.m. the next day, but because things have been lagging and I've gotten mixed up in some of my vlogs lately, that 8 a.m. time has not been hit every single day. And the more that I try to improve the vlog by doing things by having more edits or scripting out the vlog, it just takes that much longer. And so the editing process drags on, and sometimes overnight into the next morning. And so what I've started to try to do is to employ AI to do more of the work for me in my process in order to speed it up. In some of my previous vlogs, I've shared with you a one-word hack that I came up with for using the memory of ChatGPT to be able to process through a transcript and make some recommendations for me for things like a title, a description, some hashtags, some keywords, a pinned post, the thumbnail, all of that stuff now, I can either have ChatGPT generate for me or make recommendations so that I can create things like the thumbnail on my own. However, even ChatGPT can make a draft of the thumbnail based on the description that it's giving me, and I can take that into Photoshop and do some adjusting to it. So my first step in the process really is just to record these videos and get them on my phone. From there, I offload them from my phone and onto my laptop into a program called DaVinci Resolve. And while in DaVinci Resolve, that's where the bulk of my work and editing for this video will happen. Now, once I've got the video all edited together and it's ready to be exported out, I take it out of DaVinci Resolve. The first thing that I do is I start uploading that video to YouTube, because it takes a while to upload the video to YouTube and let it process through all of its copyright checks and everything else that it needs to do. So that's step number one once it's produced. Step number two is I upload that video to a transcription site that will then take my video, transcribe it, and give me back a text file of my complete transcription of the video. And at this point of the process, you're saying, well, Dave, everything you're describing to us is you doing work, not AI working for you. Where does the AI come in? Well, now that I have a transcript of my complete video, I can take that transcript, upload it to ChatGPT, and ask it for everything that I need. And within seconds of uploading it into ChatGPT, I'll have all of that information back to me that I need. The title, description, hashtag, keywords, thumbnail suggestions, pinned comment suggestion. All of that within a few seconds. Now, from there, what I usually do is I'll take a look at what ChatGPT gave me. I'll read through it, I'll tweak a little bit, and I'll say, what if we made this change or that change? What would you recommend then? And it'll give me a second pass of that information. Again, that takes just minutes. Where before, if I had to sit down and try to create the title, look for keywords, create a list of hashtags, all of that took time. And there were days where I just decided, I'll just toss something in here just to get it out because I just need to get it out. And I wouldn't put the time in to make the best title, keywords, descriptions, hashtags, thumbnail, and comments that I could. I know my process still is not as good or as clean or as efficient as it could be. But right now, today, every single day, I use ChatGPT, and on average, it's saving me from an hour to an hour and a half of work for everything that I would have to put in to create those items for my vlog. Now, what I find really interesting is when I ask people, hey, are you using AI? Do you use it on a daily basis? A lot of the responses I get back are, well, I logged into it once and asked it a question. It was kind of neat. Or, yeah, I've used it like a search engine, but that's about all I've really been doing. And now I know even for myself, I could do so many more things with AI on a daily basis that would save me time. It would probably help the channel, and I'll get there. I'm evolving my own skills and trying to learn and be able to implement some of those things on a daily basis as well. But just the little bit, the tip of the iceberg that I have started using AI for on a daily basis is saving me somewhere between 7 and 11 hours a week in trying to put out this daily vlog. And that's time that I can spend with my family rather than struggling to get this vlog out each and every day. And who doesn't want to free up those kind of hours every single week and yet still be able to produce something and work towards a goal? Now, my goal, of course, is to put out a vlog every single day and be able to sustain that through the end of 2025. Now, that might not be your goal. Not everybody has the same goals, but if you think about it, what is it in your life that you're doing, especially those tasks that are repeated over and over and over again, that you could easily implement an AI solution for and make your life that much easier? Now, whether you use the memory hack technique of ChatGPT, create a custom ChatGPT, or even use the project feature of ChatGPT, all of those are easily customizable, even by somebody like myself who doesn't have a lot of programming skills, who's just trying to learn, and you can use those features too. So I would like to challenge you to use one of those solutions and see what you can do to help automate some tasks to use ChatGPT or any other AI. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one of those 3 solutions, and if you're unsure on how to do them, I'll leave links down below in the description to 3 different vlogs that I've created describing how I'm using each one of those solutions differently, and you can too. Find a task in your life that you can use ChatGPT for and start saving time from some of those repeatable tasks, which will give you more time freed up to do the things that you really want to do. Now, hey, if you're new here, hi, my name's Dave. Welcome to Old Dad's Studio. I've made a commitment to myself to try to make a vlog every single day for the year of 2025. I typically talk about AI on this channel. I have thrown in some personal vlogs, although recently I did a in-depth review of my YouTube channel with ChatGPT, and one of the recommendations it gave me was to stop doing the personal vlogs and really focus on AI to niche down my channel. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing any of the personal vlogs anymore unless I can tie them into AI. Anyway, welcome to Old Dad Studio. If you like watching vlogs about AI, please go ahead and subscribe. If you like this vlog in particular, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. They certainly help with my engagement and this particular video's engagement. And today was vlog 148. And that's going to do it for today. But don't worry, I've got a whole laundry list of items coming up, and that means we'll see you again tomorrow.